Imagine if you could rebuild an entire layer of skin in a lab and then simply print it onto a burn victim, helping their skin regenerate and heal. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it's actually the reality of an innovative new technology. And it all starts with something called skin in a syringe. When you get burned, the top layer of your skin, called the epidermis, gets damaged and can sometimes be transplanted to help the healing process. But that doesn't fix the deeper issue. The middle layer, or dermis, is where things like nerves and blood vessels are located, and if that gets damaged, the body often heals it with scar tissue. Now, replacing the dermis along with the epidermis is usually impossible because you can't remove enough skin without causing another serious injury. So scientists have come up with another solution. The key is to deliver the building blocks of the dermis and let the body do the rest. The main component is a type of cell called a fibroblast. Fibroblasts are easy to harvest from a small skin biopsy, grow in the lab, and turn into other kinds of cells as needed. But just throwing a bunch of cells onto a wound won't do much. You also need to provide a scaffold to support the tissue and attract new blood vessels to nourish it. Enter a 3D printer. By combining the cells with a special gel, the printer can create a scaffold that mimics the structure of the dermis down to the molecular level. This scaffold is made of tiny beads that closely resemble the protein structure of the dermis. And because it's porous, it allows oxygen and nutrients to reach the cells. The best part, when the scaffold is combined with a patient's own cells, it encourages them to create new connections and rebuild the dermis layer by living layer. So far, this new approach has been successful in mice, where small 3D printed grafts have been shown to integrate with the host tissue and improve blood flow to the area. Eventually, the goal is to create a perfect match for a patient's skin, complete with the right color, thickness, and flexibility. And it's not just about treating burns. This technology could help repair damage from surgery, accidents, or even chronic diseases. But that's not all. The same team behind this innovation has also developed tiny perfusable channels that could supply blood and nutrients to larger tissues. These channels are made from a super strong hydrogel and could be a game changer for growing replacement organs in the lab. Together, these innovations could transform medicine and help patients in ways we never thought possible. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll all have our own personal skin printers at home. I know it sounds crazy, but the future is looking brighter, more colorful, and a whole lot more resilient.